Norte. Though it's a relatively small city, Loag is a growing hub of trade, commerce and industry. Home to 100,000 people and growing, it doesn't take much for boom towns like this to become overrun with garbage.
Anong puno biodegradable? Puro ganito po to? Pwede pong pakidala na lang dyan. Opo, ha? Salamat.
Revi Bayona from Luzon Green Art Technology is one of a handful of Filipinos who've made it their personal mission to solve these problems.
Every day, more or less 12 trucks are coming in to dump garbage from 5 o'clock in the morning until noon. Galing to sa public market siya mo. Right now, the main source of the garbage of the city is from the public market and then from the commercial establishments.
The team realized that Loag's garbage was mostly made up of two things: discarded plastics and biodegradable material. They decided to tackle the problem of the biodegradable material first. Their solution was simple: fertilizer, clean, natural, enriched soil that's critical to growing the crops that feed boomtowns. To create the fertilizer, they'd first need a base of operations and a team of scavengers with strong stomachs to make it happen.
First, we organize the scavengers because we believe that they are critical partners on this program. We recover everything that we can recover. Then we process it into organic fertilizer.
The biodegradable waste goes through a process of shredding and mixing with carbonized rice husks. This increases nitrogen content, essential for a high-quality fertilizer. The material is then sifted through a rotating drum. The final product is a fine fertilizer that's completely organic and ready to use.
Currently, we are supplying to a big farm. They pick up our products.
With one problem solved, the team then turned their attention to a much bigger problem: plastics, a huge issue for boomtowns. Plastics persist for decades in landfills and are known to leak toxic chemicals into surrounding soils. They release noxious gases when burned, leaving incineration out of the question. Their solution was ingenious. These innovators found a breakthrough in something we all use every single day without even realizing it. How do we live with waste plastics? By living in them. Building blocks. Cement blocks can be used to seal in plastics, preventing the escape of toxic chemicals for good.
Some of the plastics are recovered, shredded, and mixed it with cement and sand to produce concrete products.
But this proposed solution came with its own problems. To be successful, the blocks had to prove themselves on the housing market, where buyers doubted the strength of a cement block loaded with plastic.
At the beginning, people don't believe that we can produce actually concrete materials with the mix of plastics. People who comes here, when we tell them, oh, these are our products, and then they will say, did you mix that with waste? And when we said yes, they'll just walk out from us.
The foundations of a house are under enormous pressure. If the block isn't strong enough to withstand the pressure from above, it can have a catastrophic effect on the structure and the families within. To convince our customers that these blocks were as strong as any, Revi booked an appointment with Henry Gaya, Chief Engineer at the Testing Center of the Department of Public Works and Highways.
Hello, good morning.
Engineer, good morning. Magpapatest naman po kami ng halong.
No problem.
Her goal was to have her blocks certified for industrial use. But to do that, the blocks would have to withstand a minimum total pressure of 550 pounds per square inch. For starters, Henry tests a commercial block.